Hey everyone, I had a video recording fail, so I'm going to do this whole video over, but it should be better this time. It'll be the second time around. So the brand of this toy is a Playforever. It's designed in the UK, and they have websites, and the series is Verve. That's their smallest line of toys, and it's called the Turbo, and the colorway red is laser, and that's the part number, I guess. So there's the blurb about the company. Alright, and then it's meant for 3-year-old children and up. Okay, and some Chinese info, of course. It's made of ABS, very thick, strong ABS. Okay, and then I like this, a cardboard box, so it's very sustainable. And then it comes with this foam, which is a little less sustainable, but the reason why it's foam is because it doesn't scratch this nice clear coat that are on these things. So I think it's really, really efficient packaging, very smart. I'm not wasting money buying, display boxes and stuff. Alright, so here, I'm not going to measure the length of it, but I will measure the weight, because that's important for rolling toys to be heavy, right? To have inertia and momentum. 177 grams is what my scale is telling me there. And so even though this has really rubbery tires, really grippy tires, it rolls very smooth, as you can see. It doesn't steer, of course, just rolls straight. And you can see the tires are slightly domed in the middle, and I think that's what's allowing it to roll so well, because only a little bit of the tire's touching, right? So, but they are really grippy tires. And then cool design element is the sidewalls are actually hard plastic, and that's what allows them to get this sunray printing to be so good, right? And also that printing won't flake off of the rubber, right? The wheels are just smooth in there. There's no lug nut details or anything like that. They're just really deep dish, glossy wheels. So it's nice that they have this material finish of a matte on the sidewall, but glossy for the wheel. Okay, let's see here. If you look at the bottom, if you buy this without packaging off eBay in the future or something, you'll know it's from this series, that colorway. But sadly, it doesn't say Turbo. It's too bad. It just gives you the part number. But it does tell you when it was made, so that helps set the value of things for me, knowing how old it is. And some safety approval there. Alright, so it looks like it's made of 3 parts, main parts. There's this black piece, and look how tight the seam is going to the red, and then another seam here for the front end. And it's all super glossy. I'm pretty sure it's clear coated and polished after the fact. You can see a little wrinkliness here, a little orange peel effect. But still, to the naked eye, without a light, it just looks super smooth. Alright, another interesting element I'm noticing is how the inside of the wheel is tapering to the axle. Really much, a great deal here, right? So they're trapping this really thick steel axle with a lot of plastic, and that I think allows it also to roll very well. There's no wobble when it's rolling on a table or a road or whatever. Okay, yeah, going to the front here, it's just, this raw plastic, or it's not raw plastic, I'm sorry, clear coated plastic, unmarked plastic is what I'm getting at. There's no graphics here. The helmet here is super shiny. It's a glossy black. I think it's been clear coated. And then the visor is like a chrome, so that's literally a mirror, although I gotta get my fingerprints off of it. Yeah, it's literally a spherical mirror. Alright. A little scalloping out there is pretty neat. There's a tiny seam line right here, so this front piece must have been in a mold this way. That front wing is angled, so that's kind of neat. And also really neat is how this is actually an intake for the radiator. So the construction, it looks like, is this front piece comes down and it becomes the front wall of this radiator. I think it would have been cooler if it even went deeper. Instead of coming to a front wall, it just continued that way. So you have a super deep intake, but yeah, still, maybe it's for strength actually. Yeah, because if there was nothing supporting this, a child might step on it and crack that plastic. Anyways, it's nice because in the photographs it doesn't even look like it has an intake area. I thought it was just going to be flat here, but it's nice that it's recessed. Okay, now this side has a lot of the printing. So Turbo looks really nice, and I'm pretty sure that's under the clear coat. And this number 8 as well is a really subtle 8. It's like a dark gray on black, right? So also this a hole back here. I don't think it's an exhaust. I guess you could think of it as an exhaust, but I have a suspicion it has to do with the mold process of molding this much plastic. And but I don't know for sure. Alright, so what's another cool design element of this is how tight this wing is to the tire. It's literally crossing over the rubber, right? But look how tight it is. And yet it rolls because it has those super thick axles, right? There's no rubbing there. Okay, so yeah, it's cool. It's just a big box, and it's really thick plastic again to meet safety standards, and it looks really neat. Very cool, very cool. Alright, yeah, so unfortunately there's no graphics on this side. I kind of wish it did have the 8 and the turbo on this side as well. Interesting. Okay, so just for comparison, I didn't bring up photos, but it looks like a car from the late 80s to the early 90s, and I know this because I have this Kyosho here, a 1/64 scale of a Ferrari F/87 from 1988. Okay, I mean that's clearly inspiration, I think. 1980s Ferrari. You know, I was thinking, why does it not have that air intake up here? But if you look at this Ferrari model, it doesn't either. It just has this roll hoop, which they didn't put on there. So I think it's very fitting as to why this looks the way it does. I'm not saying this is supposed to be a Ferrari, because there's 3 other colorways. One looks like a McLaren, one looks like a Lotus, and one looks like a Benetton. So maybe it's just a mixture, you know, of design elements from various F1 cars. I'm pretty sure of it. Alright, that looks pretty sweet though. So let's look at a few other F1 cars from this brand. So early Maserati inspired cigar shaped racer. This one's called Malibu, and the colorway is called Ross. Yeah. So unfortunately, yeah, it's weird. It doesn't tell you. It gives you the part number. This was from 2022. And then I guess in between these two would be the Velocita molding, and it's called the Jean for the red colorway. So this definitely looks like a 1970s with the super tall intake. And then interesting how this, yeah, it's just interesting. 3 totally different looking distillations of Formula 1 cars across several decades. Very neat. I'm wondering maybe in the future if they'll have, you know, the more modern F1 cars that look like they're so big, they're like SUVs, and all the crazy wings. Maybe it can't be done, right? Because this has to be a children's toy and strong enough. You can't have a bunch of thin wings. These are all pretty solid, right? But this wing, I guess, could break if you abused it a lot. So these tires are totally different, of course. I'm wondering about these. Yeah, these tires are totally different. I thought they might have shared some parts, but no, these are much thicker. Yeah, and then the fronts are totally different also. So no parts sharing, but this one still has the same idea of using a plastic outer to get the sunray on there, and then the rubber here. But this one doesn't have the tapering as much of the plastic on the inside going to the axle. Interesting. So I already have the black one that looks like a John Player Special livery, but it's in America, so I don't know when I'll ever get to reviewing that. But this thing is so cool that I might actually order another one here. Maybe the McLaren one, or possibly the really colorful Benetton one. I think I'll steer towards the McLaren one. So yeah, stay tuned. Hopefully I'll review that one later. Thanks for watching today. Bye.